And snow was falling thick that Christmas Eve, the kind that softens the sound of the world and makes even pain seem far away. The small town of Willow Creek glowed with golden lights, laughter spilling from cozy houses and decorated shops. But for Ethan Cole, a single father and auto mechanic, Christmas had lost its sparkle years ago. Since his wife passed away giving birth to their son, Ben, 7 winters ago, Ethan's holidays had been quiet. Just him, his little boy, and the old dog asleep by the fire. He closed the garage late that night, wiping grease from his hands, thinking of the small tree waiting at home. The roads were empty, the town asleep, when his headlights caught something small and still on the side of the icy highway. At first, he thought it was a pile of coats, but then he saw movement. 2 little girls, no older than 6, huddled together in the snow, clutching each other for warmth. Their faces were pale, their lips trembling, and one of them held a worn teddy bear missing an eye. Ethan slammed the brakes, heart hammering. "Hey! Hey, it's okay," he shouted, jumping out into the cold. The girls flinched back. The smaller one whispered, "Please don't take us back." Ethan dropped to his knees. "Back where, sweetheart?" The older one, with tangled brown hair and big frightened eyes, swallowed hard. "Mommy said she'd come right back. She never did." Ethan's chest ached. The snow fell harder, and their tiny shoes were soaked through. He scooped them up into his truck, turned up the heater, and wrapped his coat around them. They didn't stop shivering. At his house, Ben was asleep on the couch, the tree lights blinking gently. Ethan laid the twins near the fire, gave them soup and tried to coax a smile. "What are your names?" "I'm Lila," said the older one softly. "This is Luna." "Pretty names," Ethan said. "Where are your parents, girls?" Lila hesitated, staring into the flames. "Mommy said she had to go. She said someone bad was after us." Ethan froze. "Someone bad?" The little one nodded, tears welling up. "She said if we were good, Santa would find us." But her voice cracked. "Santa didn't come." Ethan's throat tightened. These weren't just lost kids. They were running from something. The next morning he called Sheriff Donnelly. The sheriff searched missing person reports, but nothing came up. No mother named, no report of twins. That night, when the girls fell asleep curled beside Ben, Ethan looked at them and thought, "I can't just hand them to social services. Not yet." They were safe here, warm, fed, and something deep inside him, something long buried, stirred again. Days passed. Christmas morning came and went. The snow melted into January slush. The girls began laughing again, their giggles filling the small house. Luna would tug his sleeve to braid her hair. Lila helped him cook breakfast. And little Ben, quiet since his mother's death, began smiling again, really smiling. One night as they decorated cookies, Luna asked innocently, "Can you be our daddy too?" Ethan froze, the frosting dripping from his spoon. Lila's eyes darted to the floor. "We know you already have Ben," she whispered, "but we can be good sisters. We can help." Ethan swallowed hard. "Girls, you already are part of this family." Lila blinked back tears. "Really?" "Really," he said, voice breaking. "You're home now, but peace never stays long." One grey morning, Ethan was at the gas station when he saw a newspaper headline on the counter. "Mother of missing twins found dead. Police seek fugitive father." His blood ran cold. He grabbed the paper, heart racing. There it was, Lila and Luna's faces smiling from a photograph. The article said their mother had been on the run from an abusive husband, a wealthy contractor named Victor Kane, wanted for assault and illegal arms. The twins had vanished after their mother's death. Police feared the father might come looking. Ethan's hands trembled. He'd promised those girls safety, and now a monster might be coming for them. That night, he told the sheriff everything. Donnelly frowned, then nodded grimly. "You did right. We'll protect them." But before police could arrive, headlights appeared outside Ethan's home. 2 cars, dark-tinted. Ethan's instincts kicked in. He grabbed the girls, pushed Ben toward the back door. Go to the barn. Hide. Don't make a sound." The front door burst open. A tall man with a scarred face stormed in, flanked by two thugs. "Victor Kane, where are my daughters?" he snarled. "You think you can take what's mine?" "They're not yours," Ethan spat. "You lost that right the day you hurt their mother." Victor's face twisted. He raised his gun. Before he could fire, flashing lights filled the yard. Sheriff Donnelly's voice boomed. "Drop it, Kane." "It's over." Victor spun to run, but Ethan tackled him hard. The gun went off, grazing Ethan's arm. In the chaos, Kane was handcuffed and dragged out screaming. Hours later, the twins ran into Ethan's arms. "We thought you were gone." Lila sobbed. He smiled weakly through the bandage. "Not a chance. You're safe now." Months passed. The court offered to place the twins with foster care, but they refused to leave Ethan. "Please," Lila begged the judge. "He's our dad now." The judge studied Ethan, then smiled. "Seems to me you already are." Mr. Cole. It had been 12 years since that Christmas night, when Ethan found Lila and Luna on the snowy roadside. The girls were no longer the trembling little souls, clinging to an old teddy bear. They were now bright young women of 18, ready to graduate high school alongside their brother Ben. Ethan had done his best. He'd built them a stable home, taught them honesty, kindness, and courage. The old mechanic shop had become a family business, and the house, once quiet, now echoed with laughter, piano tunes, and the smell of Sunday pancakes. But lately, something had changed. Lila had grown withdrawn, sitting alone in the barn loft, staring at the horizon as if searching for something she couldn't name. Luna still laughed, but behind her smile lived a quiet ache, one Ethan recognized too well, the ache of unanswered questions. One afternoon, as the snow began to fall again, almost like the night they were found, Lila came into the house with a small, dust-covered box in her hands. "Dad," she said softly, "we found this under the floorboards of the barn." Ethan frowned. "What kind of box?" Luna handed it to him. It was wooden old with a carved rose on the lid and a brass latch. Ben wiped the dust away. "Looks handmade," Lila's voice trembled. "It was hidden right under where we used to sleep that first night here." Ethan hesitated, then gently opened the latch. Inside lay a faded letter sealed in wax, an old locket, and a single photograph of a woman with tired eyes holding two little girls.